Anyway, I want to talk about Megyn Kelly. Yeah. Anorexia von Skeletrix. Is that what we can call Megyn Kelly? Anorexia von Skeletrix. Look at a picture of her from because she went off on Piers Morgan. Basically, she is the human embodiment of the caricatures I perform in my videos. The other day when I went, Bad Bunny is not American. And that's Megyn Kelly. That's my Midwest version of Megyn Kelly. Oh my God. Watching her head explode on Piers Morgan was sort of delicious. But every time I see that bitch, someone give that bitch a cookie. She needs a cookie. Someone get Megyn Kelly a cookie. Megyn, when you're getting the burger, don't get the fries. Have the bun. Have the bun, sugar, and get the fries once in a while and throw some cheese on it. Good God. Look at it. Look at her now. And she's got that what I call the Greg Allman tribute haircut. Did that come with a pack of Salem Lights? She's got that Greg Allman tribute haircut. And she is anorexia von Skeletrix. What the fuck? Like, I understand the impulse to be slim. I'm on that track myself. I'm trying to lose some weight I put on when I quit smoking. I talk about this all the time. Trim is good, and it's actually good for our body to fast once in a while. And it's one of the reasons sleep is so good for us, because we're not eating while we're doing it. But oh my God, she's like see-through. If she loses another pound, she's going to fall through a subway grate. Someone just posted a comment that has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm talking about. That's so weird. Why do people do that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Huh. Are you guys watching a different video? Because I did not. Yeah, anyway, Megyn. And also, what happened to her? My other nickname for Megyn, because she moved to Greenwich, Connecticut. She left New York because the schools were too woke, and she didn't want her children learning about anything other than white people. And the schools in New York were too woke, and it's like, nah. Honestly, I think if you ask me, I don't know this. It's just a feeling and not a fact. That's how I run my life. But she probably felt like no one was into her, which is kind of true. Like, no, New York is not going to be into someone like her. So she got drummed out of Manhattan and goes to where she felt safe. Greenwich! Fun. So she's Greenwich mean girl. No disrespect to Greenwich. I mean, my roots are in Connecticut. But she is Greenwich mean girl. How do you, when you build a platform, and she has, to her credit, an audience, and she carries some sway, I'm sure. But to use that platform to then spout some of the most ludicrous, offensive, insensitive, racist, let's just say cunty, fucking vile, because of what? She's rage baiting? What the fuck is that? She is awful. Anyway, so to build a platform and then so that you can do this, she's horrible. She's absolutely horrible. And also, can we just ask ourselves, is it the NFL's job to unite the country with the halftime show? Is that their role? Is that their burden? Is that their obligation to you, Megyn Kelly, and other offended white people? It's a fucking football game. And you know something? More than 50% of young people coming up and enjoying, spectator sports are not white. So suck a dick, get with the program. And as I said, and I posted this yesterday, the genie's out of the bottle. The train has left the station. Get on board, kid, or get on, come on, make space. You got to make space. MAGA. I talked about this last night. I watched Bad Bunny's thing again. But MAGA, the right, Trump world. Y'all, they lost the culture war, you know? And then, oh, here's my latest. This is my favorite. I didn't post this on Substack yesterday, but I put it on Threads. My friend Eric Botcher, now a state senator, Eric Botcher, posted from Gay City News. Trump administration removed the gay flag from in front of the Stonewall Inn, where the gay rights movement was launched in 1969. Removed. Guys, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. They're coming for everybody. And, first of all, I hope, and I would love to, I got to make some calls and find out, is the plan to just keep putting the flag back? Because it should be. These people are trying to erase history. These stories we're seeing in the news about removing signage, like stories, like they're probably going to get rid of this thing, like the Seneca Village stuff that explains that a thriving African-American community lived like right here and got removed because we had to make Central Park. Not inconceivable that they remove all the boards that tell that story of Seneca Village here in Central Park. So, yeah, this attempt at erasing stuff that makes people feel bad and makes people aware that America's behavior was not always all that fantastic. Well, I don't want to have to feel bad about my history. Like, tough shit. Anyway, this is their half-assed attempt at erasing uncomfortable thoughts and facts about American history. And this latest thing with removing the pride flag in front of the Stonewall Inn down in the Village is just the latest. We got to keep our eyes on the ball, guys. This is their attempt at exhausting us. Because I've been saying this forever. Every day with this administration, there's a thing, and it is meant to just keep coming at you, pummeling you every day. Another thing, to exhaust you, to just, deplete you of all vim and vigor when it comes to, the words are coming out about Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly is yeah. Yet they keep Confederate statues. Let's see. That is a weird. Someone, Jai Porter from Canada. I'm assuming you're Canadian since you got a Canadian flag emoji. That is a weird part of this. Why are people not like them a threat? No one is coming for that. This is about Jai. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, I apologize if I'm not. This is a death rattle, really, of a group of white Americans, usually male, and the women who settle for them. This is the death rattle of a group of white, disappointing cock, underwhelming, disappointing cock in our culture. And they're pissed that, like, there is a certain group that has sort of expected certain things, certain birthrights and certain positions and access to things by birthright. If you look at the country like a buffet, it's like, yeah, this is for everybody except some people. Like all men are created equal except some people. Well, we know who we mean. Like that's the subtext. What's gotten under their skin is that women are getting theirs. More women are graduating from college and women are doing well. That pisses men off. Some men, not all. I'm painting with broad strokes here, as I often am. I'm just making a point. There are finer nuances here. There's not enough time. But a lot of men are pissed that women are not as reliant on them as they once were. In the interest of procreation, like we as animals have certain instincts, and like women like certain, I don't know. They want. They're attracted to certain viability qualities. And when a man cannot provide as much as I don't know, like, I think you understand my point. I'm not articulating it very well. Black people moving up in the world, gay people moving up in the world. How dare we get self-esteem? Uh, Minorities, brown people in general, you guys, they just don't like it. They just don't like it. I didn't want to repost it or anything, but I watched it was because it was kind of sad, really. But there was this guy who was filming this woman. It was in Canada, and this white woman, this older, like almost elderly white woman, was really losing her shit. And he finally got it out of her. She finally admitted it. There are too many Indian people up here. That she's saying that's like, you brown people, there are too many of you, and we've had enough. Like, she's losing her goddamn mind. But and also she was elderly. It looked kind of sad because there was so much desperation and like patheticness in her carriage and her tone. It just she won't be around much longer. Like, let her go. But that's the thing. Like, this breed of thinking is really this is the death rattle, and this is why they're freaking out. That's my 2 cents. So they lost the culture war. Keep going. Guys, be gay as fuck. My African American friends, let's get black as fuck. Like, get Puerto Rican as fuck. Like, you know, go for it. Get Mexican as fuck. Like, let's do it. Right? Be feminine as fuck. And if you're born a man, but don't feel like you're a man and feel like you were born into the wrong gender, then be feminine as fuck. Like, you get my drift. I'm getting notifications. Anyway, let me just look at some comments and questions, and then I'm going to shut up. Hey, PRs, we got it on lock. I'm so, I'm so sort of like, also, there is a bit, I think on their part, a little bit of jealousy. I feel a little bit of that too. Like, look at the show that look at the show that Bad Bunny put on. I was like, oh, God, you guys are like, it's just, oh, that was so cool. Fabulous. Right? I think there's a little bit of that, because then there's Kid Rock. I told you guys yesterday, like, Bad Bunny, or not Bad Bunny, I'm sorry, Ricky Martin and Kid Rock were born the same year. Doesn't look like it. Even if Ricky's got some help, and he probably does, but still looks like Ricky. Oh, God, cosmetic surgery has really come a long way, because just like people aren't looking dumb, they're just looking fresh. Looking at Ricky Martin, Ricky Lake. Yeah, the Rickies are looking good. Ricky Martin, allegedly. I don't know this. I'm just guessing. I've seen videos that compare him from years ago to now, and it's like he's had a little enhancement maybe, but who gives a shit? I don't. I celebrate it. I've not had anything done other than an injectable and a laser. Uh, yes, Kid Rock, who looks 65, is Ricky Martin's age, 54, 55, like my age. Ricky Martin and I are roughly the same. Ricky's a year younger than me. He looks amazing. I didn't watch the second season of Palm Royale, but first season, I was like, damn, son, looking fresh, boy. And not obnoxious. He just looks rested. um, let's see, who all is in here? Yes, I do think that the MAGA movement, the reason the white Anglo MAGA, like, Trump world community is so freaked out. This is their death rattle. They're pissed off that I said it yesterday. We are living in a time when we are enduring. We are in the middle of the wrath of a bunch of usually old white people who are waking up to the fact that they're no longer the most interesting ones in the room and maybe never were, you know? Because you never had to work for anything. You know who's more interesting? Someone who had someone had some hard knocks. Black people, gay people. We had to learn to be clever. You want to survive and not get your ass kicked? You had to be clever. Sorry, straight white kids generally didn't have to do that. So they got they got to settle on less. But you wanted to survive, not get your ass kicked. You had to be clever. You had to be funny. You had to be something. You had to be resourceful on some level. And this group of people who never really had to be resourceful. Trump's kids, perfect example. What the fuck did they ever have to work for? Oh, that's right. Nothing. They're amazing because they were born. That's it. What's their skill? Their last name. Not a skill. And again, painting with broad strokes because not everybody who falls into the straight white male category is an asshole. Obviously not. Hello. But just look at the demographics here. This is a group of people that just does not necessarily get the birthright of the top rung of the ladder. Other people are making some progress up that ladder, and they're pissed. That's it. That's it. More Bad Bunny, please. Yeah, Ricky Martin is in good shape. That bitch is tight. Oof. It's looking good, son. Yeah, and also, another tragedy, boring people. Don't be boring. And not everyone's a comedian. It's not about that. But just have a good story. I know. And also, a lot of people I know who think they're boring and they're not. Oh, I'm just boring, but I know they're not. My favorite funny people are the ones who don't know they're funny. Like they're just incidentally and accidentally funny. Because they're not, it just comes out of them effortlessly. What a gift. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm going to shut up now. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for subscribing. The snow, as I've been stepping on it, I can feel it getting softer. It's going to melt. As we go further into the week, we're going to hit the 40s. So a lot of the snow is going to be gone. All of it, maybe not. I don't think we're going to get warm enough to get all of it out of here, but a lot of it will be gone. So, and so I've been sleeping well, exercising, trying to be productive, eating well, and that feels really good. I recommend it. So, you guys, get your sleep, do your breathing exercises, get a little workout in there, eat some whole foods, none of this processed shit. I had the most delicious orange yesterday. I get my delivery from Fresh Direct, and when they pick your produce, it's always a roll of the dice. But it was so good. A navel orange, fabulous. I'm also told that eating the whole orange is better for you than drinking the orange juice. It's true, right? Yeah. These girls are having such a nice little time in our park. Brene Brown said it back in physics, expect blood in the streets while patriarchy breaks apart. She's not wrong. You and Judy and Fresh Direct. Did you not love that little surprise? Oops. Did you not love that little surprise? A little pop-up show with me and Judy. I love her so much. Try a blood orange. Yeah, and more fiber. That's it. Thank you, guys. Brene Brown's a smart one. I like more Brene Brown, maybe less Mel Robbins. That's kind of where I'm at with that. All right. Love you kids. Bye.